It's time for the breakdown. Coming live right now.
Hi, this is Lee Jenkins from Sports Illustrated, and you're listening to The Breakdown with Dave and Audley.
Our guest is a talented NBA writer with Sports Illustrated. Here he is, Mr. Lee Jenkins. Lee, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. You know, there's a free marketplace. I mean, they become free agents.
Sure.
They're allowed to do what they want to do. But there's no doubt that, you know, given that, the league made some real efforts toward, penalizing teams that go over the tax. So you can't have, it's going to be really hard to have more than two big stars. And, of course, definitely can't have more than three.
Right.
And then those inducements for players to stay. I think that the effort was admirable. Even if right now you're seeing this sort of loophole that a team like the Lakers is really trying to take advantage of, so they can set themselves up for the future. Everybody's still going to want their stars and going to pay their stars mad money, huge money, as they should in the NBA. And then you're going to have this situation where if you're paying middle guys pretty big money too, you're going to be over the tax. So what every team, what your ideal team will look like is kind of like what the Heat looked like last year, where you have, you know, 2 or 3 stars, maybe like 2 stars, and then kind of a second, like another star, like a complementary star. Because I think that, you know, a lot of people feel like in the NBA, the way to win is through stars, and that you can kind of get those complementary pieces for less money. But there's going to be way more emphasis on scouting and player development. I actually asked him that question a couple weeks ago for the lockout. He didn't answer it, but then later on he said, I think he said like another 6 years, which is kind of
Wow.
a rough estimate. So, you know, he's going to be around a while. He's got a great deputy in place, Adam Silver, who'd be his replacement. I mean, look, when you look at the body of work, you know, David Stern's had an incredible career. I mean, you can argue he's been the best commissioner ever for any sport. But he's overseen 2 lockouts, 2 work stoppages that cost the NBA games in the past 12 years. And this whole saga last week